Good morning, Life Wealth family. It's Friday morning, the 25th of February. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and wow, we've seen a lot happen in the last 2 days. So Russia did invade the Ukraine, and I want to touch base with you about this as far as what that means to the markets, to your wealth, to your accounts, and what's going on. As you probably have all have been watching the news as I have to see what's going on. Interesting that it looks to me like Putin is wanting to really take over the whole of Ukraine and is attacking from all different kinds of areas and sources. Sad to see so many people having to be in traffic jams trying to leave the capital of the city. I think 100,000 people yesterday. And sad to see what's going on over there. At the same time, we are pretty concerned about what's happening in the markets and what that means for us here in the United States. So although our hearts are going out to the people of the Ukraine, um, it seems that the markets, especially the reaction yesterday afternoon from about 3 to 4 in the afternoon, shows the contrary. President Biden spoke contrary in the sense that our markets it doesn't have the emotions that we as people have relative to caring for Ukraine. President Biden spoke and assured the American people that we are reducing the dependency on oil from Russia, or that he's going to take steps. I don't know what that means. I know we have enough oil reserves in the United States, and maybe there's pipelines that could be switched on from Canada again, but um, we only are depending of our total oil use of 10% from Russia, where the whole of Europe is 50% dependent upon the oil of Russia. The biggest issue has to do with the price of oil. If I were just to boil it down for you, which is the impact to inflation, already is a very sore spot right here in the U.S. economy. The fact that we as America is not sending troops over because simply Ukraine is not a NATO country has really enthused investors in America. We just know it's not another Iraq, 6, 7 year, 10 year, 12 year situation. So our markets are optimistically this morning. Even the futures on the S&P is up. We will continue to see a lot of volatility and fluctuations. It's impossible to say right now how this is going to play out. Many people theorize about it to be maybe a month, maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months. The only thing I can tell you is that Russia last closest resemblance of this is when Russia just invaded Crimea, which is a small piece on the southern side of Ukraine. That conflict lasted about 3 to 4 months. During that conflict, after about a month or so, the market started pushing forward and just experiencing normal. So we would have to see. But let me share with you what we've done and what we are doing. You've heard many times me saying to you that the way we manage through the unknown and circumstances like this is through the investment strategies that we are utilizing inside of your overall plan. It always starts in our mind with plan. Plan tells us essentially what your cash flow needs are. And for those clients who are in the cash phase of life where we are sending money to you, I want to assure you that we have raised 6 months worth of money that we need to send to you back in December when the markets hit ultimate highs. The next time we would raise cash, we would only raise 6 months worth of cash would be the beginning of July. Believe it or not, that strategy is so potent in protecting you against losses, locked in losses, when we have to sell investments to produce cash to produce a monthly income. That's why we do that. It takes a lot of work on our side and my team to be able to do that, but we do that to protect you. If you're still in the wealth accumulation phase of your life when you're growing money, you might throw something at me right now. But the only thing I can tell you that I personally invested another $25,000 of my own cash this morning. The best thing you can do is take advantage of these down trends. I'm doing it myself, and I'm telling you that's the best advice I can give you. If you're fully invested and you don't have cash on the side to invest, then I would encourage you not to panic. I'm going to be sending out to you some information that's coming about once or twice a week right now. It's logical information. I want you to read it. It's PDF documents, extremely well written to give you perspective. All I ask you to do is, I don't know about you, but I'm 50 now, and if I take my glasses off, everything in front of me is a little fuzzy. In times like this, we can become fuzzy again. All I'm asking you to do is put life wealth glasses on your face. The moment I put these glasses on, everything comes into focus. And that is what I call perspective. So we love you. We're going to be continually communicating with you, and we're going to be sending these emails over to you. If you have the urge to do what the emotion would make you to do, I want you to pick up the phone and let's have a 10-minute conversation. If you are insistent to do what you want to do, we're here to help you. But I want to just give you perspective first and foremost. And then from there, we can make good decisions together. I thank you for entrusting us to walk during this difficult time with you in your finances, in your financial plan, and in your life. I look forward to being in touch with you again in a few days. Have a great rest of the weekend.